This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. This play goes for 36. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Henderson here from the gun. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right.
Shotgun now, first round. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down.
Here we go. Tony.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's May. Hits him on the in route. Jukes another one. Breaks through and breaks away. Still fighting forward. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. Running a screen for Stevenson. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots break the tie here in the 1st. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
All right.
First down, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 12. First down, Texans.
On first down, they'll run. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Slot man motioned over. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It is caught left side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. And we put everything he's got behind it. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. This is Trujillo to try to point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Texans tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for our Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. We're all knotted up at 14. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got a first to begin the fray. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it. Once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. It's Henderson on the give. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
May now, 3rd and 2. Rolling left, buying some time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he can't make anything happen on that return. That stopped about as deep on their own side as you can be.
Their own 3-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
They kick the running back in motion. Handoff now from the gun. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field initially You're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That goes for 32 yards. And that's a New England first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 43. Here's May to the air. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
6 more yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw, here's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Back to the air, it's May. That's Knox, he's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
May now on third down. Throw is caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
6-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
Second and goal.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're left with third and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle in your mind, and now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Well, that was the right call for the situation, it looked like, Brock, but the defense just able to stop his progress right before the goal line.
And now a critical fourth down call, right? Defense feels good, they get the stop, but offensively you also got good surge and movement. Can't wait to see the decision here.
Leaving the offense out there, it's fourth and goal from the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So now on fourth down, Andres Borigalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. Wow, just just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots jump in front now by 5. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Space left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Here's Stroud throwing for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that brings up 4th and long. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to him. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain, making 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Stroud off of play action. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Carlton Davis! And the Patriots get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
May looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a New England first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Running it now out of the gun. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Texans going with 6 DBs for this third down. They're in dime. They'll air it out on third. That one complete to Diggs. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down throw by Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go, second down.
South, 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right.
Man in motion here. On third and long, it's Stroud. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. The Texans set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Quick slant, that's Williams. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Operating from the gun, here's May. There's another one to Williams. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and taking that short completion.
A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Henderson on his own read. Oh, he lost the football. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
May now from the gun. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
May now to throw on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
The give now to Henderson. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working now from the gun. He rolls to his right. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. Ooh, bad fortune turned to good pretty quickly there, partner. That fumble eluding capture, and thankfully ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this 3rd down.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
It's 41. Texans 27.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Tony.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Hyatt with the grab. And He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
118. Buggy.
From the gun, Stroud. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
To the air, Stroud. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Texans, first down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Connects with the open man downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Sit up.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots leading by 7. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, Jones gets it. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Sit up.
He'll throw it. And a defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Here he is to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time here on 4th. Chased out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get 1 more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And off headed left, Henderson. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Sticking with Henderson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Returning it from the 4. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. New set of downs for him from the 31. Strad to throw on 1st down. Forced out to his right.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On the move, hit it right. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. No reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So this is a win for the Patriots. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.